Today we took a ride down to Tampa today, check out what's going on. Our daughter actually came down here last night and stayed all night in Clearwater. Went down, was going to think about going down to the beach. I don't know if it's like this all the time, but during spring break, and I don't know, every parking lot minimum charge is $50 for the whole day. That's right, 50 for the whole day.
Or even if you're only there 20 minutes, it's a flat rate, $50, however long you're there.
So we didn't do anything there. So we decided to head on back to Tampa, and we found a place here that...
Back to Orlando.
Yep. Thought it'd be pretty neat. We're here in Tampa. Thought it would be pretty neat to check out this little, looks like a tiki bar. It's called Whiskey Joe's Bar and Grill. Thought we'd go ahead and stop in there. We'll do a little review for you there. That's about where it's going to stop. Management came over to us. Also, one of the security guards tried to tell me First Amendment right, private property, all this, blah, 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 blah. You know, I really don't care. But at this point, we're not going to do any video of showing you inside of this place. Basically, it was mostly college kids, a couple families, that's about it. So I sent Tam up to the bar. She was up there about 15 minutes trying to get a drink, and she'll tell you about her experience.
Well, the bartenders weren't real friendly. It took me about 15 minutes to get up and get my drink. The lady that was standing on the side of me, she wasn't able to get her drink, so I let her go first because she was there before I was. And then the other guy on the other side of me, they didn't take his order yet either. So the guy behind me, I asked him, he's a local, and I said, have you been here before? And he's like, nope, this is my first and last time here.
And we got a couple rum runners, and I'm not quite sure what they put in it. Must have been like a Kool-Aid mix and some rum, because it had no flavor other than the alcohol. And it wasn't that strong to start with. So not quite sure about that. Now, I will give credit to the little, one of the waitresses came up after Tam was up there at the bar and said she could have took care of us, but Tam had already ordered the drink, so, and she came back later on and asked if we wanted another round, and we decided price wasn't too friendly to us, so we thought we would just head on out and head on back to Orlando. So that's where we're going to leave you here at this bar here. We won't be back. Not just...
The drinks weren't too bad, overly priced, considering it's a tiki bar, it's right on the water. So it did have a really nice view. The drinks were about $13 a piece for a frozen drink, which I didn't think was too bad for a tiki bar on the water.
So I don't know why they were so concerned about us not filming on their private property. You know, nobody had masks on there, none of their staff, none of the bartenders. I don't know if that was the issue. They were afraid we would show that. I've got footage of that if that's what they're afraid of. We can pass it on to the public health if that's what they want. But I mean, we don't do that, so, you know, I don't know what their issue is. Now, we didn't go inside the actual restaurant. We went over to the sand part, which is the tiki bar, and was kind of sitting over there, and I was just taking some shots of people walking by, you know, kind of time lapse. There was a couple boats that came up there, but overall, you know, we were at Port Charlotte about a week ago, and that was a great one. We actually just left from the corporate home of Hooters, and they had no problem with us filming there. And like you see, most of our places that we go to never have any comment about us filming on property. So I don't know what the issue was really here, but once again, this is not on my recommendation list of stopping again. So we'll leave it at that. Moving on to another happier place that we'll hit next. Looking over there, that is Whiskey Joe's Bar and Grill that we just did a review on. The other thing that we want to let you know about Whiskey Joe's, if you would decide you want to go by there, is they only have valet parking. Don't know if that's all the time, so you have to end up parking over here, which would be the beach area. It's a little more reasonable. We stayed for 2 hours, $1.10, which is not a problem there. Just the problem there is with Whiskey Joe's.
Yeah, on Clearwater the other day. Somebody filmed it.